Hi, welcome back to the vlog. It is Monday, December 2nd, right? And it is 4 in the afternoon. I was kind of sort of planning on starting this vlog earlier, but by the time I got out of bed, had breakfast, coffee, my baby woke up, and it's hard to vlog with my baby. She is 2 months old today and so big, so fat. I absolutely love it. I put her in one of her footsie pajamas the other day, and it actually fits her perfectly, and it's the same one. It's a newborn, and we put her in it when we left from the hospital, and it was so big on her, and now it fits her. And I'm just like, okay, getting ready for her to go off to college and get married now because she's just growing so fast. It is insane. I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm going to hop in the shower before I head to my chiropractor appointment, which is an hour and 15. I need to throw some clothes in the dryer, and I need to get her, I don't know if I'm gonna get her dressed. Like, I got her partially dressed. She's in like a shirt and then some tights, and I was gonna put her in a little dress. I might just let her stay in that. Maybe she'll stay asleep and won't even get out of her car seat and just stay in a blanket. I don't know, because I think that if I try to put the clothes on her, she'll probably wake up. But I need to hurry up and get this intro out of the way before she wakes up, and I have to go and get her. Today for breakfast, I had a breakfast bowl. My husband made breakfast bowls last night, while he had the baby strapped to him, and he cleaned up the kitchen and did all these wonderful things for me. I love that man so much because I have had a very long week with Babe, and we haven't gotten a lot done because she doesn't like it when I wear her. She likes to be held with me. She does not like to be in the carrier, and it's one of the ones that are like buckle and everything, but she hates when I wear it most of the time. She'll cry. But she loves it when he's wearing it, or when he's wearing her. I think it's because I smell like milk, because I breastfeed her, and she thinks that she's supposed to be eating whenever she's that close to my chest most of the time, especially when she is sleepy, and she was. But he held her in that, put her to sleep, and we were able to all get to bed by like 10 or 11 o'clock, and she stayed asleep until 2 last night, woke up, I fed her, we hung out for a couple of hours, and then she went back to sleep. Those types of nights are very, very rare at this point because she's not really on a routine. She does not routine at this point in time. Most of the time, it's fine. It's okay. Except for that one time when she stayed awake from 6:30 p.m. until 6:48 a.m. I think I am going to shower because I think she is going to stay asleep really, really fast. Throw the clothes in the dryer, get dressed, and go ahead and get there early. Hey, don't know if you can hear the baby, but she is currently eating. She woke up after I got out of the shower and got dressed. And I went ahead and put her little dress on her. So as soon as she detaches herself, we're gonna get out on the road and be on our way. She's also sleep eating. She is a master pro at that. Oh, hello. You woke up. Oh, spit up. You need to burp? You probably need to burp. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna burp her and then we're gonna go. Okay. Hi, hello. It is Tuesday, December 3rd. I am sitting in Walmart at the pickup area. I have picked up my grocery order, and now I'm just nursing my baby to sleep because she hates car rides. She cried for 25 minutes until I stopped to get some food, continued to cry while I was picking up the food and eating it because I hadn't eaten anything today. It's about 2 o'clock. She started to cry a little bit less from the restaurant on the way here because she was tired. Once I parked, I got her out and held her, and once I got the order, I went ahead and started nursing her. So we're almost done here. It's been about 20 minutes, and she's asleep at the moment, but she might wake up once I put her back in her seat. Hopefully she stays asleep and rests for a little while. I don't yet like really taking her out just because she cries. She does not like riding in her car seat. Sometimes she'll wait a little bit before she starts crying if she's just been fed and she's a little bit content, but then usually she'll start up crying and will not stop. And I just feel so bad for her, and I don't know what to do because she doesn't take a pacifier. She's a breastfed baby, so she doesn't like pacifiers. I don't know if she needs a toy or something to look at, but she's only 2 months old now, so I don't really know what would actually entertain her or help. So I don't know if I put something on the car seat to like dangle that's colorful, if that will keep her from crying, but I feel like she'll still be mad anyway. I don't know if you can hear her snoring. But she's done eating, so I'm gonna try to put her in her seat, and hopefully she doesn't wake up. And I will try to pick up the vlog when I get back home, if she allows. Okay. Hey Alexa, pause it. Hi, hello. It is much later in the day. It is about 6:30. I have that. So cute. I love that they added that to the Apple Watch faces. I don't know how long that's been there. And honestly, I do not tell analog time as well as I used to because they never put on any of the clocks that you see most of the time, you know? So I'm out of practice with it. So I'm gonna re-hone that skill. So I am cooking dinner, as I just showed you. It is just about done. It's pretty much done. I added beans to the meat for the tacos. I was gonna do enchiladas, but I think I'll probably just do tacos. Maybe use the enchilada sauce as taco sauce. I don't really know. I personally do not like enchiladas because I don't like the wet shells. My husband, he just left to go play in his ultimate frisbee tournament. I don't know if you know what ultimate frisbee is. If you do, leave a comment letting me know that, you know, you're aware of the sport. I was not aware of what this sport actually was until after I married my husband and I saw him play. And it's kind of like a mix between soccer and football to me, almost. The clock wasn't straight. So I got the groceries, right? But I forgot to get cheese. So these tacos will unfortunately be cheeseless, which I don't really care that much about. I don't mind. My baby is asleep in this carrier. I don't know if you can hear her snoring, but she's been sleeping a lot today. But she did spend like 30 minutes to an hour crying in the car, so I would be tired too, personally. Let's see. What else? For the rest of the night, I will probably just be cleaning up, finishing laundry, and relaxing for the most part. Or I might just go lay down when I'm done cooking, since she's resting. I kind of really want coffee, but it is 6:30. I already had 2 cups today, and I am breastfeeding, so I probably don't need to do that. I probably do need to pump because I have plans for this weekend. My friend is having a birthday party, so I will be away from my baby, and that will probably be the first time. It will be the first time that I've been away from my baby since she's been born. This lighting in here is terrible. But what are you gonna do? I did get a Olipop, the apple crisp from Walmart. I really like this one. This one I think is my favorite. It is Wednesday, December 4th. I did not get back on after I finished cooking, obviously. Yeah, baby woke up and we spent most of the evening on the couch until my husband got home. We went upstairs. He bought more string lights to go around the post of our bed. The baby really likes looking at the lights, and she's been missing having her string lights up above the bed because she would look at them. The ones that we had, they all blew, they went out. So she got those back, and she was very fussy. Looking at the lights calmed her down for a while, but she was tired. For some reason, she would not stay asleep. I would put her to sleep. She would wake back up. She'd be fussy. She'd cry. I'd feed her. She'd go back to sleep, wake up again. She just wasn't settling easily. So when my husband got home, he got her and he held her and he tried to calm her down, because usually if she's been fed and she's content, she's fine, she will go to sleep with him. Sometimes she doesn't go to sleep with me, I guess because she smells the milk on me and it's stimulating or something. But she did not settle with him. So 1 o'clock, he goes to take a shower and lay down. I get her, I go in the nursery, take her in there. We go through this routine of feeding, comforting, rocking, changing her diaper because she keeps having bowel movements, and eventually she goes to sleep at like 3:30. So I go to sleep at 3:30. I think only one time that I can remember in recent days, maybe it was like this earlier when she was still newborn stages, but recently she went to bed at like 10 and stayed asleep like all night. She's getting better at sleeping through the night. Like usually once she goes down, she'll sleep for 6 to 9 hours sometimes without waking up. I don't wake her up to feed her. Usually before she goes to sleep, she eats a lot. So I'm sure she's full. I'm sure her belly's full because she'll go back to back eating sometimes before she falls asleep. And usually when she wakes up, she will be awake for a little bit, eat and go back to sleep, and then sleep for a few more hours unless I wake her up or we have somewhere to be. Today we have Bible study and we have a chiropractor appointment before that. Fortunately, my husband will be going with me to the chiropractor today. When he doesn't go, it's way more difficult for me because usually she's upset. When isn't she upset? When she's out of the house, honestly. She's not really like a bad or a colicky upset baby most of the time. Usually she's only crying when she is when she has gas or when she's sleepy. It's generally the only time she's really upset and inconsolable. But generally most of the time she's a chill baby. She's very quiet. Like she doesn't coo or talk that much. So I'm sitting here relaxing, drinking something hot and warm, but really I should be pumping because my friend has a birthday dinner this Saturday, and my mom is going to be watching my baby, but she's a breastfed baby, so she needs milk, so I need to pump, but I don't think I should do it while I'm drinking caffeine. But right now, I'm just sitting on the couch, relaxing, watching some YouTube. I'm watching Jasmine Dominique, her Vlogmas Day 4 video. She is a vlogger that I found recently. She has locks. Hers are really pretty. So many of the vloggers that I watch, they live in Texas or New York. It's like, does no one live anywhere else? Are none of the vlogs in anywhere but Texas or New York? Or like Atlanta? Nowhere else in Georgia, just Atlanta. Is there no other city other than Atlanta? Atlanta, Georgia, Austin, Texas, or Houston, Texas, or Dallas, Texas, or New York City, or LA. No other places in the country exist. So I did no shopping for Black Friday and nothing for Cyber Monday. My husband, he had gift cards for Apple, so he asked me to pick something out that I wanted, and I picked a iPad mini because I have a iPad full size, regular size, probably like 10 inches or something, but I haven't been using that. I used to use it when we would go to church and I would take notes on it. I had good notes at the stylus, but it is kind of large and inconvenient to have that, especially now with the baby and all her gear, and I don't really usually carry a purse now. I have switched to just carrying this fanny pack, and I just kind of carry it and wear it as a crossbody. But if I had the iPad mini, then it would fit. If not, I don't think it would fit in that fanny pack, but it would fit easily in her diaper bag, which I use. She doesn't actually have a diaper bag. She has one of my larger bags, which I should do a what's in my diaper bag video, so I can show you that. But it's actually a Madewell backpack is what she is using right now. Before I I put her stuff in my husband's Fjallraven backpack, but he kept making little comments. He's like, oh, I remember that used to be my backpack. So I just gave that back to him so he could have it. That's gonna be coming. That's my Christmas present, which I might get it before Christmas because we don't necessarily celebrate Christmas traditionally like most people. Like my family, we've never celebrated Christmas with like the trees and the lights and the decorating. And I don't think his family did that either. I think sometimes they would exchange presents, but I don't think they ever did trees or Christmas or Santa type of deal. So last year we traveled during the holidays. We went to Nashville to go see his mom's side of the family, and that was that was super fun. I really enjoyed the travel. I enjoyed the road trip. We drove up there, so it was like an 8-hour road trip. And we stayed in these 2 townhouses in Nashville, and that side of the family, huge and so good. And he has all of the aunts and uncles cooked. It was great, and such good food. We played spades. The uncles are really good cooks. One of his uncles was trained under Wolfgang Puck, and my baby's crying, so I need to go get her, and we'll talk later, probably not today. So she's actually not awake. She was just kind of moving and making little fussy noises, but she went back to sleep. What was I saying? Yeah, so last year we went to Nashville, and that was really fun. And we also stopped at Memphis to see some of his dad's side of the family. And then this year we just stayed home because 2-month-old does not like traveling. She does not like cars. We would have had to get on a plane to go visit his family because she keeps fussing. This year they went to Vegas. They picked somewhere different to go every year, and this year they went to Vegas, which probably would have been super cool because I've never been. But I don't think baby would have traveled well. And then, so we stayed around here. Our church, they put on a Christmas play and they host dinner. Not Christmas play, a Thanksgiving play, which has definitely improved since they first started doing them. It's a kind of a recent thing. Like they only started doing them in like 2018 or 2019. It's not something that they used to do, but it's mostly the kids and a few adults helping and whatnot. But my niece and my nephew were in it this year. This is the first time they were in it because usually my brother would take them to go visit the other side of the family. He didn't this year. But my nephew, he's very musical. He's been that way since he was a toddler. He would watch the live streams of our church, and he would really like the choir and the choir director, and he would learn the songs and he would try to direct them. So he got to direct them for the first song, and it was so cute. And after we left there, which my husband, he stayed and he helped clean up and do all the things that he usually does at church. After we left there, we went to a auntie's house, and we were there for the rest of the evening, came home, yada. But I liked the traveling. I did like traveling, but I've never traveled with a baby like this. Like before, I've traveled with my niece, my nephew, and my nephew, when he was an infant, he did not like car rides either. And we didn't even go that far. We went to Orange Beach, and that's about a 2-3 hour drive, and he didn't like it, but it wasn't as, he was just upset. He wasn't crying like she is, but she's much smaller than him. But I think next year, if we're traveling, that she would probably do better. And then if we fly anywhere, I don't know how she's gonna do, but I'm gonna have to go get her in a little bit because she keeps moving around and fussing. I don't think she's hungry because I fed her before she went back to sleep, but she might have gas, or she might just be ready to wake up. But anyway, don't know what's happening for the rest of this vlog. My husband also picked up, he stopped at the Walmart near him and he picked up lettuce, cheese, and tomato. So that can go with the tacos. So we have dinner, and I also made green beans, roasted carrots, and sauteed shrimp the other day. So we have food.
We'll give it A for effort. We'll give it a B, not even a B minus or B plus. We give it a B for execution. We'll try back like a week or two.
Also, just coming on here with some randoms. I really like Winnie the Pooh, and I got this zip-up hoodie from Sam's the other week. It's super cute. It's got these badges on it. Very, very cute. Also, the new Alex Cross. I don't even want to call it the new Alex Cross, because the previous Alex Cross was Tyler Perry. Right. But Alex Cross with Aldous Hodge, who I love. I've loved him since Leverage. I've rewatched Leverage so many times, and I'm somewhat disappointed that he's not in the new Leverage Redemption that much. But also, he's doing other things. He's not just in Leverage, so it's okay, I guess. Like, I'm happy for him that he's doing more things and he's being more recognized and whatnot, because I really like that actor. But he is Alex Cross in Cross on, what is it, Amazon? And I want to watch that, but I also want to watch it with my husband. But if I watch it with my husband, I will not be able to watch it without my husband. And we have already started so many series that I can't watch when he's not here, because we start watching them together, so I can't watch them without him. But I think what I will do is I will watch Alex Cross without him, and then go back and rewatch it with him, because I don't have a problem rewatching shows or movies. Like, I will rewatch. I've watched Burn Notice, that show that used to come on USA. Love that show. I have rewatched that series so many times. I rewatch Columbo, I'll rewatch Matlock, Murder, She Wrote, stuff like that. Monk, Psych. I don't have a problem rewatching shows, so I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Which, if I do watch Alex Cross, that will be one of the only, like, new shows that I've really watched in a long time. Usually I will rewatch old things. I watched Alex Rider, which... that's another series that I can't finish because I started watching with my husband, and it's been since before we had the baby, I think, that we last watched an episode of that. I'm just randomly popping on as stuff comes to me before baby girl wakes up, because once baby girl is up, you may not see me again. Back again. So I wanted to show this. My mom just dropped this off. It is a mobile for the crib. But again, this baby keeps, like, acting like she's about to wake up, so I don't know what I'm really about to do. But I want to show this, see what it looks like, so we're going to unbox it together. Let's see. I don't have a tripod. I think the one that I do have is upstairs in her nursery. And then the other one, I don't know where it is, so let's see if I can do this one-handed. Probably not. I don't even remember which one I sent her to get me. This is going to require some assembly, looks like. And batteries. Yeah, batteries. Let me see. This is the mechanism, turns and all that good stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna show you what these look like, and maybe I'll show you me assembling this. Why does this look like it has a Bluetooth option? I did not read the description of this on Amazon at all. I don't know what all this does. Looks like it has it turns, it has music, and it has a light. But that symbol looks like it's a Bluetooth symbol. That one right there. There's an app for that? Really? These are little pieces. I'm not sure if this is what I sent my mom, but I was looking at a bunch of different ones on Amazon, and I don't know, I really didn't like a lot of them. I had gotten the Pooper ones that they had, those were like $50-$60, and we're not doing $50-$60 for a crib mobile that she's not even going to have that long, honestly. And then also, once those come off of her crib, she could probably play with those because they're like rubbery. The brand is Two Mama Kids. Baby growth accompanied with curiosity and imagination is the subtitle on this. So we're just gonna put this aside for right now, and I'll do something with that later. Right now, I don't feel like doing anything. I started putting up dishes yesterday. I should probably finish doing that. And then also, I left a case of water and a jug of water in the car yesterday from the grocery delivery. I should probably go and get that, bring it inside. Or I could wait for my husband to come home and he can carry it in because it's heavy and I'm just a girl. I'm so spoiled. Because when I was single and I would have to physically go inside of the grocery store and fill up the refill jugs of water that we would have at my parents' house, and we would have like 20 some jugs, I would load all of those into my car myself. And when I got home, along with having a case of water, because my mom didn't drink the jug water, she only drank like Sam's or something, or Aquafina. So I would get home and I would unload all of the groceries. I would unload the case of water. I would unload all the 20 some gallon jugs of water and put them in the garage, rain or shine or summer heat or winter cold. And now I'm just like, my husband can do it. I love that for me. And he loves doing it for me. Most of the time. But yeah, my husband can do it. Hi, hello. The lighting is terrible because it's raining, so it's a gray day. And I personally hate the overhead lights that we have here. I need you to change the light bulbs to something else. It is Thursday, December 5th. Yesterday we had our chiropractor appointment and we went to Bible study and came home. On the way home, my husband, he put gas in my car. I thought I was going to go out today, but I'm not because it's raining. But he put gas in my car. I was driving and it was so funny. I forgot how to open the gas tank, like the button. Where's the button? My car doesn't actually have a button, but I just haven't put gas in my car for so long that I didn't remember how to do it. That's such a good problem to have. I love that for me. I forgot to have him get the water out the back of the car because I forgot it was there. And then last night, we just wound down, got ready for bed, and the baby, of course, baby girl, was not going down to sleep easily because why would she? So I stayed up with her. I'm the one who usually stays up with her because she is a breastfed baby. I don't usually pump, and my husband is the only one who works, so it makes more sense for me to be the one taking care of the baby. But she stayed up until around 2 a.m. And after, feeding her, hanging out, rocking her, changing her, a few times she dozed off, but she would wake back up. I put her down in her bassinet, but she burped, woke up, cried. So start all over again. But eventually we did get her, or I did get her to go back to sleep, rocking her in her chair. And I actually put her to sleep down in her crib, and she stayed asleep in her crib for 9 hours. And that's the first time that she has slept all night in her crib, just because I've never put her in there to sleep at night before. But she is 2 months old now, so she did fantastic. Like, she didn't wake up at all. I had the baby monitor on her, and I could hear her, and I could see her. But she just slept, and I don't know how to feel. Like, I feel rested. I feel very well rested, and she seemed to rest very well because she woke up on her own at around 10, and she didn't cry. She just kind of woke up, moved around, and just kind of laid there for a little bit. She didn't cry, but I just had a newborn 2 months ago, and now I have this infant who's just sleeping in her own bed, and I feel I might cry. I think I'm gonna cry. I might cry about it. This is a milestone. This is a milestone in little babe's life. But anyway, she woke up, I fed her, changed her, she hung out with me for a little bit, and now she's back asleep for her morning nap. She usually will nap after she wakes up in the morning, and I think at this stage in her life, it's normal for her to just be a sleepy little girl. And it's raining, so rain makes me sleepy anyway, and I'm a full-grown adult. And then my friend is having her birthday dinner this weekend, but I was gonna have my mom watch her, but my mom is sick with a virus. There's a virus going around, so I'm thinking I may not go. My husband, originally he was gonna go with us, but he picked up this part-time job, so he's not going to be available to go with us either. And then it'll just be me and her out in the night, running and gunning, and I don't think I want to do that.